So what's going on, everybody? JA here. Salute to you for tuning in. We got some pretty big updates to get into, including several new Jordan brand releases, which have been revealed a little bit early, or I guess I should say a full year in advance. So let's just say these leaks are getting very interesting. Plus, we got a big Adidas release date revealed. This is for a high-profile collaboration, which actually just surfaced recently. So it looks like these are going to be dropping a lot sooner than even I anticipated. So if you guys enjoy these updates, make sure you smash the like button down below. And to begin, we're going to start with a Jordan brand restock, one that you may actually not want to miss out on. So as far as this sneaker, these are regarded as one of the greatest Jordan releases or greatest Jordan retros of all time. Some people even call these sneaker of the year. And at the same time, though, everything wasn't all sweet. Some people did complain, or we had massive reports of people complaining about quality control issues. So if you guessed the Jordan 3 Black Cements, you are absolutely correct. It looks like we got a restock currently available via Finish Line JD Sports. Now, as far as this sneaker right here, you may have missed out on the original release. These also make a great Christmas gift. We got the holidays right around the corner, or some people could even be doubling up on these. You know, some people are even crazy enough to actually want to triple up on these joints right here. So I would definitely suggest to hop on these, as it looks like currently we have sizes just 11.5 and under available. So unfortunately, big feet gang, you guys are out of luck on this one right here. And also, because these are part of Finish Line, if you're a member of the Status Rewards program, you guys also are going to want to apply those points. That way you can get a little discount off of the $220 retail price tag. So I definitely would suggest to hop on these, as it looks like sizes are just available currently while supplies last. Now, as far as other releases, we saw the Drake Certified Loverboy Air Force Ones drop actually a little bit early ahead of tomorrow's Sneakers app release. So as far as the colorways, you have 3 different pairs available, and not only do you have the Air Force Ones, but you also have some matching Nike Tech fleeces also to go alongside these sneakers right here. So as far as the colorways, you have Citron Tint, you also have Palest Purple, as well as what I believe is a restock of the white pair. So as far as the Air Force Ones, those retail at $160. The Nike Tech, I think the top comes in at $150, while the bottoms are coming in at $140. And low key, it looks like the Tech fleeces may actually be a little more popular than the sneakers, as it looks like some of those sizes are beginning to sell out. But as far as the Air Force Ones, it looks like them joints are just absolutely sitting in a full size run. So I'm not sure if it was like bad timing. I would have to say definitely bad timing, because if these would have dropped, like, let's say top of the year, I'm sure y'all would have ate those up. But you know, after what happened and everything, it seems like the interest may be dying down. So I don't know, maybe Nike has a Drake problem or something like that, or could also be maybe people are holding out, waiting maybe to see if they can grab these from the Sneakers app. I'm not really sure, but it looks like you got full size runs of these joints sitting, while it seems like some of the Tech fleeces are selling out. But I would say these joints ain't bad. I just feel like everybody just wants to follow the leader right now, and nobody's really rocking with that boy Drizzy like that. But huge salute to Lotto. Gotta love the promo right here. I think like that was a great look. You know, maybe trying to market it towards the ladies or some of the dudes that, you know, love her or whatever. But as far as this sneaker, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens as far as tomorrow's official Sneakers app drop. And as for another Nike collaboration, which has dropped a little bit early, we have the Stash Air Max 95 as well as Air Force Ones, which have dropped just a little ahead of Friday's official Sneakers app drop. So if you guys are looking to secure your pair, head over to blueisback.nyc. They got the Air Max 95s retailing at $200, while the Air Force Ones come in at $160. And on top of the sneakers, they also give you a little behind the scenes look at all the details, the special materials, the craftsmanship that went in behind the scenes to recreate and bring these Nike classics back to life. So you gotta love these right here. And although I'm not gonna be picking up a pair for myself personally, you know, I still just appreciate these as just a work of art. So great sneaker right here. Now, as far as other releases, it looks like Vanessa Bryant, she's teasing the next upcoming big Kobe drop, where we have the Kobe 9, the Christmas joints, the high top pairs, which officially will be dropping coming up here on the 12th. So these are actually going to be dropping Thursday, which are retailing at $240. Now, when it comes to this one, these are real interesting. Of course, you know, many Kobe fans have been trying to get their hands on everything that they release. But as far as this one, these are a little more unconventional with the higher cut like this. It's not as easy to wear as, like, let's say the low top version. So this is a fun one. I definitely like the design right here, but I'll be interested to see, you know, how fast these ones sell out, which again, they're going to be dropping Thursday the 12th, retailing for $240. And with those high profile releases out of the way, we also have some little more under the radar pairs which did drop today as well. So you have this lovely white Jasper green pair of the popular Asics GT 2160. So you gotta love the color scheme right here, the nice little green, the hits of white and black right there on a classic retro inspired runner right here, as well with a vintage age sole. I feel like this like green white color scheme has definitely been a hit this year, and how could you not love it applied to this model right here? So this is a good one, retailing at $120, and I would imagine these will probably sell out like maybe in about a month or so, something like that. Now we also had another cool one from New Balance as they dropped the chrome blue New Balance 1906R. So as far as this one right here, I feel like this is a nice colorway for the ladies. This has been a very popular model for New Balance this year, and you guys may notice that this one features a little material change on here. So it looks like you got a little mesh synthetic combo going on right here. I feel like this is a great release, which it looks like via New Balance, a lot of the bigger sizes have sold out. So if you guys missed out on this pair, which does retail at $170, it looks like currently Concepts does have a full size run of these available. And for Adidas, we got a big release date reveal. This is for a high profile collaboration, which we literally just touched on yesterday. So of course, I'm talking about the Bad Bunny Adizero SL72, which as far as this sneaker right here, I mentioned it's kind of a mashup of two different Adidas models. In the SL72, a classic retro model, and then a more forward, newer model in the Adizero sole. So as you guys see right there in the design detail, it kind of features almost like this distressed pull away type of look, where you can almost see both of the sneakers, you know, coming together, which according to Adidas, it says fashion and retro running unite in the latest sneaker release from Adidas, powered by Bad Bunny, symbolizing the union of the 70s and 2000s. The sneaker features the upper of the SL72 cropped and stitched onto the classic Adizero sole, celebrating the brand's heritage with a raw, revolutionary design. So as far as the release date, it looks like Adidas is wasting no time. This is actually going to be a part of their holiday lineup, and these are officially actually going to be releasing coming up here on the 16th, with the retail price dropping for $160. So if you guys are interested in picking these up, there is a raffle which is live right now as we speak via the Confirmed app. So it looks like they're only dropping 2 pairs, which we did originally see 3 colors that surfaced. There was also this additional brown pair, which I feel like maybe it was a good move, because my personal preference would be either this blue or the white pair. Felt like the brown joints were pretty disgusting, a pretty ugly colorway, so maybe that one will be reserved as like a friends and family, or maybe we'll see it drop at a later date. But I think they made the right decision as far as the colors, and as far as these pairs right here, which we do now have a little on-feet look. I definitely see the direction, you know, Adidas was going in right here, definitely, you know, giving off like a nice little retro runner type of vibe, but rather than like a 2000s runner, kind of gives more of like a retro, or I guess I should say like 70s runner type of vibe. So not a bad looking sneaker, especially the blue pair. I would definitely rock these, but would I pay the full $160 for these? Maybe not. So I guess these are going to be, probably won't sell out for the raffle, and if you guys miss out on them, I'm sure they'll just be sitting, you know, on the 16th. So Bad Bunny Adidas SL72 Adizero, let me know, you guys rocking with these, or do you feel like Adidas, you know, should have just went back to the drawing board and you're not rocking with these at all? And lastly, we got some major Jordan releases which have leaked just a little bit early, some even a full year in advance. So big salute to Z sneakerheads and sneaker files. It seems like last night they were ready to just like kind of, you know, build up the hype for a lot of these drops right here. So let's jump right into it. Now, first up, we have the Jordan 5 medium soft pink, which I'm assuming this is going to be a women's exclusive drop right here. And if these 5s look anything like the mock-up photos suggest, I could definitely see these ones being a hit, as it looks like they are currently scheduled to drop holiday of 2025. Now, just to get this out the way, it's noteworthy to mention that as far as these dates, these release dates are so far out that they are of course subject to change, and all of the images here are mock-up photos of what they believe the sneakers will actually look like. So huge salute to them for not only providing the information, but as well as taking the mock-up, or taking the time to make the mock-up photos. That way we can kind of get a better idea of what these shoes could potentially look like. So as far as these ones right here, if they look anything like the mock-up photo, I think people are going to be a fan of the color blocking on here. And for some reason, there's also kind of like a strange fascination with like pink Jordans that people seem to gravitate towards. Plus, I feel like these will be a big hit with the ladies. And then moving right along, speaking of women's Jordans, it looks like we have a Jordan 11, which will be a women's exclusive. This is going to be the sail colorway. So recently we did learn that as far as the holiday for 2025, not only will we be getting one 2 Jordans, but now it looks like we're going to be getting 3 Jordan 11s. So if these again look anything like the mock-up photos suggest, personally, I would actually put these on top of the Gamma Blues as well as those rare Air 11s. But based off the fact that it's a women's drop, I'm just guessing these will probably go a little under the radar or something that will just kind of come and go and people will forget about, you know, months afterwards. And then for people that are rocking with Jordan 1 lows, we have some great news. I feel like the Jordan 1 low is definitely like, you know, gained a lot more notoriety. At one point, the Jordan 1 high was like the hottest sneaker in the game, but since kind of seems like it's falling off, whereas like the Jordan 1 low seems to have like, you know, kind of built up this big audience. One, I feel like because it's pretty easy to wear, it's not like the most hype shoe or anything like that. So it's a sneaker I'm seeing like a lot of just casual people rocking. So it looks like returning in the holiday of 2025, we also have the Jordan 1 low Chicago set to drop. So anytime you got the classic Jordan Chicago color blocking, plus the Jordan 1 is great for all of the reasons I just mentioned, which I feel like those elements come together to make a great release that I think a lot of people will be checking for in the holiday of 2025. I wouldn't say it's going to be the most hype release, but just again another casual shoe that I'm just seeing on feet of a lot of people. And I feel like what's even bigger news is it looks like it is confirmed that we will have a Air Jordan 1 low OG Nigel Sylvester, which is currently slated for the fall of 2025. Now I feel like the reason this is so big is that Nigel Sylvester, he kind of proved himself with the whole bike Air. It felt like it brought a lot of notoriety to that model as far as like the Jordan 4 RM. So it looks like Nike, they're kind of taking notice. And you guys know when it comes to the corporate structure, they're usually a little bit behind the curve and everything. They saw how great, you know, people responded to the Nigel Sylvester Jordan collabs this year. Looks like they went ahead and gave that boy his own retro 1 low. Now, y'all remember a few years back, they did drop a Nigel high. So it's going to be cool to see, you know, what they bring to the table as far as the low top. But I do hope that, like, they don't look like anything like this mock-up right here. I think they can do something a little more cool and refreshing. Just like, remember what they did with the highs? I think they can translate that into something really cool for these lows. So out of everything that we just saw leaked, that's the one that I'm most excited for. And as y'all know, you know, when it comes to these Jordan high-profile collaborations, Trav has definitely been doing his thing with the Jordan 1 low. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, how the people respond and what Nigel Sylvester can bring to the table for the Jordan 1 low. So that's all I got for you guys today. Just wanted to check in with all of the updates for the day. Drop your feedback down below on all the topics. And if you enjoyed the update, you know, help support the channel by smashing the like button down below. Of course, we will have the latest stream tonight. We got the podcast going live 9 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel. So I'm expecting to see everybody pull up. So I appreciate y'all. I'll catch you guys tonight. I'm J.A. I'm out. Love.